Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion, back with some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today, we're going to do a full-on kinetic build. So we're going to run the Engineer, we're going to run the Tinkerer, and we're going to run 4 specific weapons. We're going to be running the Warthog, the Smart Rifle, we're going to be running the PGL Grenade, and then we're going to be running the LMG Turret. So all 4 of these weapons are going to be kinetic. We're going to keep them kinetic. I'm not going to pick, any fire, plasma, lightning, whatever. We're not going to pick any sort of modifier to change the status on this. We're going to just keep it all kinetic. We're going to take as much kinetic damage stuff as possible, and we'll see what we can do with this build. It's going to be relatively strong. We're going to be running some pretty good weapons. The Warthog is obviously really good, but honestly, the Warthog won't be as good because I think the Warthog is at its best when you play it as plasma. But when we pick all the kinetic stuff too, we're going to be getting a lot of hopefully kinetic damage upgrades. So should be pretty good. The grenade launcher's not necessarily, like a top tier weapon or anything. So that's going to be probably the one weapon that holds us back the most. But the Smart Rifle is a really strong weapon. The LMG turret is going to be a very strong weapon, and so we'll keep it like that. But again, I definitely think that these weapons are better if you do pick, like, if you were to run the turret with plasma. I think that's the best way to go, and I think the Warthog with plasma is the best way to go. But since this is the straight on kinetic build, we're going to keep these all kinetic. Okay, well, we'll do the Hui bait right away. I'll be curious to see how we can do here with these kills. Let's take the armor. Reload. Okay, these guys are getting staggered a little bit right here. We're obviously really low level here, so we might have a hard time killing these guys. Okay, so we'll do fire rate reload. They're doing a really good job of kind of all standing still with me. This will be a really good start though if we can get a couple scanners from these guys. That would be ideal. Pick up some early game artifacts like a nitrous scanner. We'll do the crit damage. That's amazing. That's already worth it. Already worth taking the Hui bait because of that. Let's go with the luck. Man, but the only problem with the Hui bait now is that's gonna set us behind because we did not explore a lot of this map yet. And I gotta go get those other ones. I think they ran off like this way. Okay, here's one. Okay, we'll take the clipboard. Okay, then we'll take the Smart Rifle. Okay, then the other ones I think are going to be to the right hand side. So we're going to have to go get those guys before we kill these bosses. So now we're going to start seeing the kinetic damage upgrades too. So that's going to be big. We're going to be taking a lot of that. Almost as much as we can get. I think the other ones ran up over this way, right? Yeah, here's one more. I thought they both went this way. Okay, I'll just take the kinetic damage. I don't think we'll go with that HP. Oh, and then here's the last one. Sweet, that was pretty good. So we got all 4 of them. Let's take the gold. Piercing. I guess we could do the turrets. No, I don't even think I want the turrets to follow me around. So let's just straight up salvage this one. I think I'm okay with my turrets being left behind and just doing damage to everything behind us. Okay, so let's go see if we can kind of hold off on killing these bosses a little bit more and explore the map. I know we didn't get everything. That was a pretty good Hui bait though. I mean, we did get a scanner, which kind of automatically makes it worth it. Plus, we got the clipboard for extra 10% XP gains. And then on top of a few, like, level ups. So that was pretty solid. Usually if you can get like one good artifact out of it, then it's obviously worth it. Let's do the fire rate. All right, we'll do the piercing. So again, we're not changing any elemental types here. I hope we can hit level 25. We should be able to hit level 25 before we leave, but especially since there's that magnet there. Okay, we're gonna kill this boss though. Let's do the pickup radius. Okay, so the last weapon we're going to be looking for is the preferably the going to be looking for the grenade launcher. So let's re-roll. So there it is. So this is going to be a kinetic weapon also, but it's going to do explosive. But we're not going to have any other explosive weapons. We'll just get it for the kinetic tag. Legendary damage, probably projectile damage. It's between these. Let's go with damage. Okay, let's go with the reload. Piercing. Reload. Then from this one we'll take the projectile damage. This was honestly a pretty good start. I feel like we got all 4 of our weapons. I got a nitro scanner. I got an XP gain. And then on top of that, I feel like we got some pretty decent level ups. We have a 8, 10, 9, and 4 weapon. Okay, let's do all of these. We can do reload for mediums. Movement speed again, XP gain. We could do 1 little HP gain right there, but that's probably it. Let's mark the kinetic damage. We'll buy the crit, buy the reload, and then we're gold poor. Yeah, we'll do the legendary damage for sure. We have plenty of nitrous, so we'll come get that supply drop. Prefer scanners. Scanners are going to be the top choice, especially on this map early on. Gold scanner being the #1 choice. Okay, this is going to be annoying to mine out. Okay, so another salvage. We're not doing plasma, we're not doing electric. So that's a bummer. We could have at least got the mining one. That was 2 salvages. Out of all the upgrades that one has. Okay, we'll do the XP scanner. We're not going to do the pickle nitra for this run, at least not this early. Maybe later. We'll do the crit.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swoon incoming.
I feel like we've gotten some good luck upgrades too. We're at what, 59 luck? Okay, so for this one, we'll do fire rate reload. All right, there's a ton of XP behind us, so I kind of want to go and get all that. There might be a little bit more resources we can get, but there's a good trail of XP back here. Let's go with you. Okay, we can go check this bottom quadrant. More luck again. We'll take it. I'm not really gonna push the boss kills right now, just because we have 2 scanners. Let's do the damage. Okay, we'll do the range and damage. We're gonna get some pretty good XP gains this run. We already have an XP scanner. We're playing the Tinker, so we get more XP. We started off with a lot of good XP gains. I think our first 2 picks were XP level ups. Okay, let's do the projectile damage. Okay, XP gains. Man, can't afford this one now. Let's buy that. Okay, we're gonna mark this one. So it might sit there for a little bit, but that's kind of one of the main upgrades we're looking for. All right, that's all we're gonna be able to spend. Okay, let's hope for another scanner from this guy, or just an artifact in general. Okay, I'll take it. Critical. Okay, we'll do the coupon. This is a really good early game start. Outside of maybe getting like a pickaxe, coupon's a pretty solid item to get this early in the game. Oh, an actual magnet. I didn't even see that, man. Good thing I looped around. Okay, we'll do more XP gain.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work faster.
I'm growing stronger.
All right, one a lot of XP gain. I'm really liking all this XP gain early.
Is arriving.
Let's just take let's take the Nitra. Pick up radius.
Let's get them in.
Stage 3 completed. Remember to mine for
Really good start to this. Okay, kinetic, reload, damage.
Not surely next time will be better.
Let's buy the damage. Okay, then we're gonna do LMG overload. Way faster fire rate, bad accuracy, who cares? We'll do the piercing, not do that one.
Lucky.
We'll do mining. Okay, so I'm gonna, man, I feel like we're spending all our gold here. Let's do the damage and reload.
Baby.
All right, I'm not gonna buy this. I'm gonna reroll because I want to build. I want to spend my Nitra. You know, I don't want to get too far behind on my weapons.
I rarely go for
Okay,
this one.
because I feel like the last few shops we've been sitting on a bunch of Nitra and spending all our gold.
beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
So I want to make sure every weapon here is going to get to 18, which I mean we're obviously on a really good pace for it. The only one that's a little low is our grenade launcher, but it's not that bad. Okay, we're gonna do lead wrap.
Overclock time, baby. I killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swoom incoming.
Think you can kill me? Think again. Attack! Need it. Eat that.
Swoom is heading your way. Load up.
That will please you.
Objective completed. Supply pod LZ is full of crap. Please clear it out.
Okay. A lot of resources here to get, and on top of that, we need to go get that supply drop.
Your history.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swoom incoming.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again. Took out a loot bug.
At least the quest is done.
Bring the pie. I want it.
Tripod cleared. Impact imminent.
Think you could kill me?
Okay, I think this one we will go with the crit stuff. I've been wanting to use this again for a little bit. I'm not like a huge fan of the damage loss, but let's go with the crit, all that crit damage. Sometimes it can end up like hurting your build though.
Wee,
So hopefully we'll get some positive damage items to sort of make up for that. Let's go with the fire rate. But that'll put us at 94, 338. Okay, and then for this one, we're gonna do the mini pellets. Pretty much always do the mini pellets.
This ain't a picnic, miner. The bugs are all over you. Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Okay, so we have everything to 18 now except for our grenade launcher. All right, do we want more XP gain? I guess.
Gotta move on, miner.
Once we get past 4 or 5, we'll stop taking XP gains.
Stage 4 completed.
But I mean, we're already level 71. That's nuts.
Accordingly.
And we have a level 18, 20, 20. Okay, we'll do the luck. Damage.
What else?
Damage, piercing, crit damage.
More options.
Damage, reload, fire rate, reload for mediums.
Let me try again.
I'm gonna mark that one.
Show me more.
Of course, it's like I have gold to spend and now it's not gonna let me spend my gold. We'll mark the 2 damage.
Surely next time we'll be.
I swear this game does that on purpose. That's such bullshit.
Here we go. You found
There's no way. There's no way. I literally have I had no nitra to spend, and then it gives me 2 shops in a row with full nitra items. This game's rigged sometimes, I swear.
This stuff of legend.
A cool item right now would be the critical powder, the nitra powder. That would be a good one. I wouldn't mind getting that diver's manual again, the one that showed up earlier, but we passed up on for the goggles.
You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Could still use a pickaxe, a gold scanner.
Loot bug looted. I got it. This is the smart pick.
We have supply pod prepped for you. We need the LZ clear.
Okay, we'll take the powder.
This is gonna help me be a perfect
Amazing.
dwarf.
Yeah, let's go with... Alright, we'll do the fire rate. So that's cool. So now we'll have 135 crit chance, 353 crit damage. So now we have both of the crit items. I am gonna want to see some sort of damage multiplier though now. That's gonna be sort of the next big ticket items. So pay to win, gold tip bullets, even pickled nitra. Because I think our movement speed is okay. 42. Okay, do I have the item that gives me the damage? No, we don't. I have an item that gives me 100% damage when a boss spawns. It's pretty crazy.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf.
I despise the twins. I really am not a fan of fighting these guys. They kill all the vibes we're going for with like quick kills. Just because of the time they take to heal, it's just all right. Just get it done with. Okay, that was pretty good. Again, for like having relatively low damage output here, our weapons aren't okay. I don't want to say like low damage because our damage output was obviously good, but for having no damage modifying items, in fact, we have a negative damage modifying item, but we have good crit chance. We have good crit damage. But we're only sitting at 51% damage modifier. So like I said, hopefully we see that pay to win, a pickled nitra, something a little bit later on in the run to modify that, get that back up there. Okay, we'll do the damage. We're not going to do the explosion radius. Let's just go fire rate reload. Okay, no more XP gain. That'll be the last of that. Kinetic damage.
Nope. Try again.
We'll mark that.
It's a little extra special.
By piercing. We'll do one more reroll to see what shows up. Okay, we'll mark the damage. We'll mark this reroll. No, I don't want to mark all those. Okay, let's mark these two. We'll mark a damage and a reload.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
I hope this mission will pay off handsomely.
Oops, dang it. I should have taken the kinetic damage upgrade.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
We've got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something.
The piercing item wouldn't be too bad either, but honestly, I don't really know if we need it because I feel like we've gotten pretty good pierce on these weapon upgrades anyways.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. Landing zone ready. Impact imminent.
Okay, we could go energy bars. That'll give us a good damage modifier. Again, that puts me in like one hit territory though. Another one of these high risk, like low reward type builds. Did this in the last one too, where I took it for the damage when, you know, I don't need it. Like, I don't need this item. if anything, like this item barely, like, honestly, I would say my chances of winning like are 90, I'll say like 97%. You know, the chances of me losing this run are very slim. But now I would say like the chances of me losing is now like, I would say now I'm at like a 75% rate, like win chance, because there's a very real possibility that I could get caught by an exploder or something and just get one shot it. You know, that's all it takes. So I did not increase my chances of winning here at all. If anything, I decreased my chances of winning by taking this item. But this item will increase our damage numbers and it'll look cooler, so that's why we take it. We'll do the reload. Because the odds of me like losing this run without this item, like it's very slim, you know? Probably wouldn't really lose unless I make like, you know, every once in a while I'll make a mistake where I don't pay attention to the timer and I miss the ship, or I go back for a magnet thinking I have enough time but I don't. The odds of me dying to like the enemies are very slim, because, you know, if I do make a mistake and get hit by an exploder, I have 400 health and then I usually just go into like recovery for a little bit. Okay, we'll do the damage, the reload, the ones we marked. Okay, we can't afford anything else now. We'll do projectile damage, reload. We could do more luck. You know, let's buy the HP. You know, I'm gonna mark that too. Okay, I'm gonna prioritize this one. I'm gonna mark both of these, and then we'll mark the health. I prioritize the mining because, again, I don't necessarily need the damage right away, but the mining will give me a little bit more benefit right now because, you know, we have a couple scanners. And plus, this is the best map to get mining on. Okay, so once we get that 80 HP, that'll get me out of that one hit death zone. You know, I'm gonna go crit damage.
Big swoon detected. Buggerman, get ready. Objective completed. Excellent job. Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Oh, he's trapped in there too. Not the best picks. We'll do the pickup radius.
I'm gonna do something epic with this. You're cute. You're dead.
Supplies ready. Clean up the LZ.
One down.
Okay, I want damage. Pay to win. I could probably, if pickled nitrous shows up anytime now too, I think I'll take that. Oh, we have to pop this. Okay. I'll take the movement speed since we might take pickled nitra. I could take this. I'm not going to though. Let's re-roll. Okay, there's pickled nitra. Let's take it. All right, there's that HP. I don't know if I'll need to buy that other HP now. Let's get the gold. We're gonna take the gold because the gold has more value to it since we have the coupon. Let's go with one more luck here.
That drop pod is about to leave.
This one's for Carl.
Stage 7.
Okay, now we're gonna have some much better damage. We're still gonna spend all our nitra here. I'm still gonna buy that too.
Legendary. Hell,
Let's buy all of those.
I'm feeling lucky.
More kinetic damage. Do I almost feel like I need to buy this. No.
Barely pick one of these. What else?
Okay, we'll buy these. Okay, that's better.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
Okay, it's not too late for a pickaxe. If a pickaxe does show up this floor, I will take it. Mainly because of our nitra scanner on top of pickled nitra and our nitra powder. So we can still get a lot of nitra gain out of these last 2 levels to make it worth it. Let's just check the corner.
Dwarf, don't die.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
I like that we saw a bunch of HP because now I don't need to be as cautious. You know, before I had to play kind of scared. Because all it was literally going to take was walking into one exploder bug, and that was game over. And I really, really like what we're doing this run too. I didn't want to lose all that. Oh God, let's do the luck. It's late. It's late though. Not a lot. There's not a lot more level ups here.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching. Supplies ready. Clean up the LZ.
Oh, that's the worst supply drop too.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Some more. It's calling to me. Boom, baby.
Nicely done. Supplies in.
Wow. Okay, pay to win.
Lock it in. One down.
What a run. Barely had to do any rerolls too, to be honest. Here's all our nitra. This is gonna give us some insane damage boost right here. Oh, I hope we can get all this. There's gold and then there's another nitra.
Get there
I'm
before
gonna do the crit chance.
the drop pod is not going to hang around.
Okay, I gotta get, man, I gotta get this. Okay,
I want it.
I think we can deal with this. The nitra and then this nitra will be fine.
Come and get me.
So that puts us pretty slow though. So I don't want to like sit on too much nitra. So we're definitely not going to sit on more than like 140 because we'll be way too slow. But we're going to spend it all here.
This is the smart pick. Top choice.
It's a lot of gold. I want to spend more of my nitra here.
I'm raring to try this out. More options.
See, now it's not going to let me spend my nitra. There we go. Damage.
Through me.
We'll mark the crit. And then we'll do one reroll just to see what shows up. Okay, we'll mark the damage. That's it.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
Anything with more legs than two.
This is a reroll. I don't want to do too many rerolls though. Okay, we'll take the pickaxe. I don't think it's too late for this. I think we'll be able to get a decent amount of nitra out of this. Plus whatever XP. Be able to use it on the last floor too for even more. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do, I'm gonna do the damage here. No. Yeah, let's just do the damage. Man, I wish this pickaxe came just like a little bit sooner.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your arms moving, miner. That elite never stood a chance.
Okay, we're still not. This weapon's still not there.
It's a little extra special. Surely next time will be better.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll buy the damage crit.
Too shabby. I'm feeling lucky.
Guess we'll buy that, and then we'll do the reroll because we have the pay to win, and then that's it. Okay, so right now 627% damage. That's pretty good, considering we don't have our pickled nitra built up yet. We'll look at our stats right as we're about to kill the boss, because I want to get all our nitra stuff up and see what we're looking like when we fight them, and then hopefully it's not the twins again. I really don't like the twins. Okay, so the big egg is down there, so let's just avoid bottom right.
I'm raring to try this out. Think you can kill me? I'll think again.
I think the incombobulator would be a good item here to get at the very end.
Let's get the middle.
That would give me 3% damage for every overclock. No, how did we? Did I have turrets down there? Shit. I must have had turrets down there that popped that last egg. That popped the boss egg. No way, we totally blew it, guys. Okay. Oh man. Okay, we're at 1100 damage, 182 crit chance, 488 crit damage. Let's re-roll. All right, let's take that. Man, like the bosses were like halfway dead before they even got to us. I must have had turrets down there. Dang it. I was hoping that we were going to be able to farm more nitra. The turrets, there must have been turrets down there that popped the egg, because that egg was bottom right corner. All right, whatever.
This is a rare treat.
GG's. That was an anticlimactic finish. I was really hoping to build up our nitra so we could just pop those bosses right away. A couple of junk gear, which I'm just going to end up selling. All right, damage. Oh, I was going to do a prediction too, because I was going to predict that this guy did by far the most damage. The Warthog, not surprising. The Warthog did like no damage this run. Man, I wish I would have said something, because my prediction was going to be this one was going to do the most damage because of the map, how the map is, you know, how we're mining all the time. Warthog, I was going to say, was going to do near the bottom. I wasn't sure if it would actually do less than this weapon, but you know, it's not totally surprising that it did, because this weapon, since it's not plasma, again, since it's not plasma, we are literally only shooting forward. At least with plasma, you get the bounce back. So if you're playing on this map, you're getting your plasma beams bouncing off all the walls, and it's still going to hit enemies, even if your weapon's only forward facing. But since 90% of the time we were shooting into the walls, this weapon wasn't really doing much. And then obviously the turret's going to do a lot because it's sitting out there. But the smart rifle, I was pretty confident was going to do the most because it can shoot over the walls. We're running through mining the majority of the time. And this weapon can hit anywhere, can hit any of the enemies. Item wise, I think we did phenomenal. We started off with these 3 on the first floor because we got these 2 from hoarder bugs. Then we got an XP scanner. We got this one for free from a hoarder bug again. And then we got our coupon, we got our crit items. Then we got 3 really good damage items in a row. And then we got our pickaxe a little late. I would have preferred to have gotten this like somewhere after our scanners. Somewhere like in the first 5 floors, and then we got our more damage and crit at the very end. So yeah, that was really good. I wonder what did fire damage. What did we do that was fire damage here that would have counted? I'm trying to think, because none of these do fire damage. I wonder if that counts as like the exploder bugs or something. What would we have done that did fire? That would have counted as fire damage. Huh. Can't think of it off the top of my head. All right, but there we go. That was a really good kinetic build. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.